Chicago, well, almost 3 years after the unsolved disappearance of the Alabama teenager Natalee Holloway. A startling confession, or so it would seem, caught on video and now broadcast on television. Was it a confession? In the video, the former suspect, Joran van der Sloot, tells a guy he thought was a friend an awful lot about the night the last night anyone saw Natalee Holloway alive, and what the body, or where the body was put. Joran van der Sloot did not know he was being recorded at the time and has since said, well, he made it all up. Breaking today, Aruban prosecutors now trying to reopen the case, which was closed just last month. Trace Gallagher's following this one. Trace?
You know, Shep, and that's where this case again gets very interesting, because while the chief prosecutor in Aruba says the videotape is admissible, a judge on the island has ruled the tape does not rise to the level of an arrest warrant. So it's going to be a battle. Joran van der Sloot's confession comes during a series of conversations with Patrick van der Eem, a man van der Sloot thinks is his friend and his drug dealer. They're talking in a Range Rover with 3 hidden cameras rigged by Dutch crime reporter Peter de Vries. At one point, van der Sloot goes into great detail about what happened the night Natalee Holloway went missing, saying she was drunk, and while they were making out on the beach, she began shaking and slumped over. He says when he failed to revive her, he panicked and went to a payphone to call a friend to help him get rid of her body.
How did he do it then?
He just went out in the sea further.
He just threw her over the boat? How are you so sure she was dead? You can't know. People can also just go into a coma.
Yeah, I wasn't sure about that, but it really scared me to death.
But she could have just been in a coma.
Yeah.
Van der Sloot now says that he lied during those conversations, that he was only saying what van der Eem wanted to hear. Patrick van der Eem says he befriended van der Sloot to get inside his head and to, quote, finish him because he had disgraced their nation.
Getting involved is hard, you know, but I knew if I ever could have done something or can do in the future, I will.
As for whether Joran van der Sloot will find himself back in jail, we could find that out within a week, Shep.
Now, he goes through a whole list, Trace, of how it happened. He says that she was on the beach, that he couldn't revive her, that he and a friend threw the body off a boat, that nobody would ever find her. He did it on hidden camera. He didn't know it was being taped. And now he's claiming he made it all up?
He's claiming that he said what this guy wanted him to say, Shep. He's saying, yeah, I did say that. It was a total lie. And the guy that he mentioned, by the way, who actually came out and helped him dump the body into the ocean, he gave the guy's name as Dory. Well, now investigators in Aruba are looking into that guy, and apparently now it comes out that guy may have been in Holland when this whole thing went down, and that's what van der Sloot is talking about when he says, look, this is all easily disproved. I can easily prove that I was lying to this guy, and that's how. Whether or not that comes to fruition, we'll find out hopefully by Friday or next Monday.
Trace Gallagher live in our New York newsroom. Trace, thanks.